Clap. Give a warm welcome for Mr. Sylvester Brown.
I read where Mr. Cosby said something about blacks blaming whites for their problems. I read where he said something about a Shaniqua and a Taliqua and a Muhammad. I read where he talked about kids and pound cake. I read where he talked about $500 tennis shoes and kids wearing their clothes backwards with the pins around the crack. And I got to tell you, like any proud family member, I took offense. I was very defensive. I spent so much time debating the message, I forgot about the messenger. I forgot this is Bill Cosby. This is a man who, more than any other black entertainer I can think of, has the right to criticize his family. This is a man who spent his entire career shaping and delivering and molding humorous, positive images for black people. This was Cos, baby. This was the creator of Fat Albert, of Little Bill, TV's first basketball coach. He was Chet Kincaid. This man had the nerve to walk into NBC with a crazy idea and say, listen, I want to start a show about a black father who's a doctor, who's married to a black woman who's a lawyer. And then we have some kids and they're going to be Theo and they're going to be Rudy and they're going to be Bibby. And hold on, NBC, hold on. These kids are going to go to college. Sitting in my living room talking to Bill Cosby on my phone. Unlike the last time when I heard his words last year, I was listening to Bill Cosby said, Mr. Brown, we can do it. When Cosby said we can do it, I heard the voice of Evelina Brown. I heard the voice of Mama, another can do, refuse not to do. If not you, then who, black woman? Through Cosby, I heard the voices of our past, the ancestral call to action. When Cosby said we can do this, I remember the soft and gentle inspiration of poet Maya Angelou when she said, bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave. I am the dream and the hope of the slave. I rise, I rise, I rise. You have to admire Bill Cosby's courage. He doesn't have to do this. Mr. Cosby's rent is paid. Mr. Cosby, he doesn't have to go from city to city forcing folks to have a conversation they don't want to have. Dr. Martin Luther King so aptly described Cosby's courage when he said, our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. It hurts to hear these things. It hurts. But there are those among us who, as Booker T described, they don't need to be told to go to the back door. They'll go to the back door on their own. Malcolm told us about this. Malcolm said, they've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok. Why the call out? Perhaps the answer is hidden in the words of the late, great author James Baldwin, who wrote, I love America more than any other country in this world, and exactly for that reason, I insist on the right to criticize her perpetually. I'm convinced that Dr. Cosby, his criticism of black people comes from his perpetual love of black people. So, let's do this. Not just tonight, not just because Bill Cosby is in town, not because Cosby said we should, but because history proved we could. Not because Cosby said so, but because our ancestors made it so. This is a call out, ladies and gentlemen, and not just from Cosby. This is a call out from Rosa. It's a call out from Mama. It's a call out from Maya, from Malcolm, from Martin, from Marcus Mosiah Garvey, whose words are bouncing off the walls in the room today. Up, you mighty people! Accomplish what you will. Thank you very much.